Excuse me. What in the world are you thinking?
Mean Gene, the first thing you need to do is to tell these people to shut up if you want to hear what I gotta say.
Oh man, talk about emotions at the end of this damn show. One of the, like I said before, I said time and time again, the best storyline in a long, long time. Finally over? Or is it just beginning? What up, y'all? KMB the Six Ninja for C Plus Studios, and this is the New World Podcast, brother. And yes, I am thrusting my hips as I say it. And the Royal Rumble is in the bag. Royal Rumble 2023. One hell of a show. 2 matches. I just didn't really. It was cool. Now I've seen what the Mountain Dew pitch black match is. You know, thanks to Naomi. You can feel the glow when you have the Mountain Dew pitch black match. I'm going to talk about these 2 matches first just to get them out of the way. Bray Wyatt won, seemed very short. We barely got the weapons out. They made it to their spot, out there where Uncle Howdy missed. But, does he take over LA Knight now? Does he possess LA Knight? We saw the puppets from the Firefly Funhouse and Bray Wyatt rocking some paint going in and then rocking this really crazy mask. And my wife's like, I would love to watch a horror movie based out of Bray Wyatt's mind. She goes, the thoughts and ideas in there are probably terrifying as fuck. And I looked at her, I was like, you know what? Fuck yeah, that would be awesome. So that it was a fun match. I really liked the neon and all this and that. The weapons were even in neon, and it was pretty cool in my opinion. It was cool. The match itself was okay. I expected them to go to war, but it wasn't really that. They hit their P's and Q's, and they're like, okay, now let's take it to the big spot that's going on over here. I wonder if Uncle Howdy looked down and didn't really see where LA Knight was, but obvious miss. But it's okay. Then when they did the replays, they didn't show where LA Knight was and Uncle Howdy landed. But it was cool. It was very cool looking, and the little dust or whatever that popped up and floated in the air. And I really want to know, I know the fans in front all can see it, and I know everyone on the Tron can see it, but as a fan at a live event, what did you think? Anybody who went to the Royal Rumble, what did you think of this match? Because for me, it was visually oh, that's pretty fucking cool. I didn't expect that. Me and my brother were making jokes the whole time to build up this match. We're like, yeah, what is the concept of this match? And me and him were like, oh, yo, so there's going to be a bottle of that black pitch Mountain Dew on one side of the ring, on the other side of the ring. The winner of that has to drink the entire thing without burping once, So we're going to see these bottles fly around, and they're going to probably swap them and stuff. It was a stupid joke, but it was fucking funny to us at the time. Yeah, so Bray Wyatt beating LA Knight. I was right there on that pick. I think everyone was 99.9% picking Bray Wyatt. The second match, though, that was a little disappointing. Was Bianca winning, and beating Alexa Bliss. That there, I don't know. It was okay, and I think as I was watching them, their rhythm with each other is. It's just not there. Unless Alexa Bliss is not, she's not clicking with Bianca. And one of their first times going at it with each other, they really didn't click. And I'm just wondering if that's Alexa just doing it purposely. Because if you watched matches between these two from this Royal Rumble and the past time they wrestled, it just seemed off. And then at the end, of course, Alexa, there's a video of Uncle Howdy. Do you think you're in control? You know, you think you're in control? You know, buy a Black Mountain Dew. Pitch Black Mountain Dew. So more in development in that. I was really hoping she won the title. I think that they should have done the swap, have Alexa win the title, then Alexa shows up with Bray or something in that nature, you know. But they were back to back, like I said. All right, those are out of the way. Those are the only meh points of the show. Let's talk about the Men's Royal Rumble. One hell of a Royal Rumble, in my opinion. We played this game where we all picked numbers, and there was 3 of us, so got 10 each. And I won both. I won both because I know which numbers to pick in a Royal Rumble match, you know. So the first Royal Rumble, Cody Rhodes. Oh my gosh, talk about an emotional high, especially for Cody. All roads lead to WrestleMania, and a beautiful, beautiful, too sweet, you know, bang tribute to the Elite, Bullet Club, all that stuff. And, you know, also great tribute to his brother. That was just too sweet, you know, and had a bunch of, it wasn't like crazy surprises. Logan Paul came back. I thought Logan Paul was hurt for a bit after he fought Roman, but apparently he's not that banged up. But he had a great spot with Ricochet. You know, everyone had some fun, exciting moments. I felt bad for Kofi. Because Kofi, I missed the chair and got eliminated anyway. Malfunction with the chair, because usually Kofi likes. I think this is like his 3rd row where something botched, where he couldn't do something cool and spectacular to get back in the ring, because that's what they usually use Kofi for. They're like, oh yeah, maybe we can run on this. And last time it was pancakes, and you know, but malfunction. Chair didn't want to apply itself with him, so that's what happens. Rey Mysterio did not come out. Dominic clearly beat him up or something and took his mask and ripped his mask and stuff like that. Dominic, sole survivor of the Judgment Day, because Edge, you know, went to town. And that, it like I said, it was fun. It was just a fun fucking Royal Rumble. I was sitting there like, yeah, cheers. And, you know, at the end of the show, my wife was like, damn, because she really fell off the product of WWE. Like, she doesn't really watch AEW or anything like that. She watched WWE because of me. Our first date was SummerSlam 2011. You know, and she was really invested at a point, and she kind of just fell off. She was like, you know, there's nothing. And I've been trying to tell her, like, yo, Triple H is doing some great shit here. You gotta check it out. And we went and watched, and she, at the end of this Royal Rumble, she was like, damn. And she was emotionally invested into the main event, like, because she loves Kevin Owens like I do. She loves Sami Zayn. She loves Roman, and just the way it played off like a fucking movie was fantastic. But I'll get to that in a bit. Cody Rhodes, winner. Now, is he the chosen one to dethrone Roman Reigns? The Women's Royal Rumble was fun. A lot of NXT athletes that came up into the Royal Rumble. A few surprises. Nia Jax is back. Everyone eliminated her. Even with recent controversies with her outside the WWE, which personal beliefs and whatnot, don't care. You know, I'm here for the wrestling. I'm not here for that. But you know, there was a lot of. She has a lot of baggage coming in, but I'm glad Nia Jax is back. I miss Nia Jax, and she is a big, like, threat to the women's division, as long as she doesn't botch or hurt anybody. That's the big thing. So I've always liked Nia Jax, and I kind of felt bad when she was let go. But she's back. This Royal Rumble was Rhea Ripley. Like, everyone knew going into this, Rhea Ripley is going to win the Rumble, and she shined. Big Asuka reveal, you know. Oh, I remember when she came out that mask, I was like, it's time, you know. So I was fucking excited, man. This whole Rumble, I knew all these women. I was like, yeah, let's do this. Let's do this, man. And it was a hell of a showdown. And with that ending itself, with Rhea eliminating Liv onto the floor, because it was down to Asuka, Rhea, and Asuka, Liv, and Rhea all down to the last three. Oh, that's right. Much love to Gunther. Gunther surviving from number 1 all the way till now. And with the women's Royal Rumble, Rhea surviving from number 1 all the way to the end and being the winner. And we have 2 winners of the Royal Rumble. Cody coming in at 30, Rhea coming in at 1. So I was like, oh, okay, those are the both numbers I picked. I was like, you know what, I'm going to go with 1, I'm going to go with 30 this year. We'll see. I was like, Cody's going to be 30. He has to be 30. But women's Royal Rumble match, banga. Men's banga. They're the bangers at the bangers at the bangers. Brock Lesnar, all of it. Good. Good stuff. Good stuff, man. I had a good time, and I like when there's 2 Rumbles, honestly. Because you get the satisfaction of the one Rumble, but then there's another Rumble. You're like, oh, fuck yeah, let's keep this going when it's just good shit and good storytelling inside that ring. Much respect, much love to Cody Rhodes and Rhea Ripley. Can't wait to see where we're going when it's WrestleMania, brother. So, the main event, Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens for the undisputed heavyweight Universal Championship. My boy didn't win. But crazy spots on the steps, and Roman bam twice and Kevin took it. Loyalty being tested, and during the match, he's like, give me the chair. And he's like, the chair. He's like, you told me not to do anything. He's like, give me the damn chair. And he gives him the chair. And Sammy stayed the course for Roman. And, the match itself was fun. It had some great spots. Was it the greatest, match ever? No. It had its spots. It did its due. And Roman hurt Kevin to the point to where he beat him. And Kevin fought like hell, because that's what he does. Fight Owens, fight Owens, fight. KO, baby. Didn't get the win, so WWE didn't pull the trigger. Now where we're going here, I'm thinking, obviously, now it's just Cody. Cody dethroning Roman. 881 days and going. 82 now, 800, I'm recording this on a nice Sunday morning, post-Royal Rumble. Great conference too. Cody Rhodes. I'll get to that. But yeah, the match itself was great. But no. The ending. When Sammy finally was like, "Yo, stop beating him up," man. They got KO handcuffed, and the Bloodline just whooping ass and just beating the shit out of Kevin. And here Sammy's like, "Oh, come on," and Roman's like, "You're right. Here, you take the chair." And then Sammy's holding the chair, and everyone's like, Sammy, and you're just feeling the emotions. We're all just waiting. And then he hits Roman. Oh, my God. We're like, oh. And Jay and Jimmy are like, Solo's like, he's like, I knew it. And Paul's like, oh, shit. Everybody in that arena, my heart fell deep to my balls, because I was like, Sammy, no. But yes! And because this is what we wanted. And I think Jimmy super kicked him first. And then Roman, they started beating down. And then they looked over at Jay and said, Jay, come on. And no, I'll take that back. After he hits him, Sammy turns basically to Jay and says, I'm sorry. I had to. Blah, blah, and Jay's like, oh, you're my brother. I loved you, Lucy. Just great acting on Jay's part. And after the fall of Sammy and after the beatdown, and they're telling Jay, come on, Jay leaves. And that's where all of us were like, oh, and he's walking around, hands in his face, give this man the fucking Oscar Fuck all the other movies. We're giving the Oscar to Jay. Emotions running high. Roman beating down Sammy after that a little more like, you ripped apart my family. You ripped apart my family. Now where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? You know, so hell of an ending, you know, a fun match, but the ending is where it was and where they stuck the landing. Even Bully Ray was like, now that's some goddamn storytelling right there on Twitter. That's what you do. You pull the emotion out of me. I was emotionally invested the whole time. This is the final chapter of Sammy Uso, and now moving forward, Sammy's a made man. Sammy's huge, you know. And where do we go with Kevin after this? I know next is the Elimination Chamber in Montreal. So we shall see. We shall see. Where do we go from here? There's been talks of Roman losing one of the titles. You know, there's been talks about that for a while. Him losing one of the titles. And we're going to have maybe Sammy versus Kevin for the championship and Cody versus Roman for the championship. So, one of the championships. So, we shall see. Now the road to WrestleMania has officially begun. I'm excited, baby. I'm excited. I had a damn good time. Me and my brother bought tacos and burritos. And we had all types of snackages and stuff like that. Like, it was a good time. My daughter even got to watch with us. And wife, me, brother, you know, usually Phil comes over, but he's down the hill and everything like that. But it was a damn good rumble. I was texting Phil, you're going to like and subscribe. You're going to share with your grandma. Share with your grandpa. Share with the bum down at Walmart. I am KMB, the Sexy Ninja. And as always, the New World Podcast is for life, brother.
Sami Zayn made his choice, and he's gonna pay.